So Veer Das made the country proud by becoming the first ever Indian to host the prestigious Emmy Awards this year. Weeks before the big night, he shared a note on his social media handle which said that he would love to share the platform with upcoming designers and announced an open contest for which he received over 3,000 entries from startup brands. Out of all these 3,000 entries, there was one budding designer that caught Veer's eye. Today, with us we have Shubhangi Bajpai, the brain behind Veer's striking Emmys on Serve. So, Shubhangi, how was it working with Veer for the big night?
To be very honest, I'm still overwhelmed. And every time there's a notification that pops on my feed or on my phone, I am more than grateful for the opportunity that uh, Veer passed on to so many people, not just me. He's such an inspiration. Like going for the Emmys, he made it clear in the brief, in that very post, that he wants to take in India along with him when he goes to that stage.
It was a very fresh design that we saw out there. What inspired you to create this striking on Serve?
I'll be very honest with you that the biggest inspiration was the post and the brief that Veer Das had shared. And from there, we just started thinking that okay, he does not want to do a tuxedo. He wants to do something Indian, but then again, yeah, it's a formal affair. While I was at it, I went back to my archives and how beautiful it was that 75 years back, 80 years back, the Indian man adopted the tailoring, the Western tailoring that the British had brought with them to India. And yeah, while I was at doing my research, there's this family photograph of Mr. Amrish Puri that popped up, and that was a picture that he had clicked with his wife, a black and white picture where he's wearing a tailored jacket with a kurta and a dhoti that's made in khadi, and there's a pen in his pocket of the jacket. So yeah, that's where it's coming from.
We can see that a lot of research went into creating this ensemble. So, what was the toughest part for you in the entire process? What was like the most challenging thing?
The toughest part were the timelines. So it was extremely challenging, but I loved working this way. I genuinely enjoyed this because of the timeline challenge. So this happened, I think, in a week's time, and trials were aligned with him, and yeah, post that I barely had what 4-5 days to deliver everything. And the other challenge was that since we had incorporated enough amount of craft and India in it, so I was sitting in Delhi, and I got the shirt done in Lucknow.
Okay.
Uh, the embroidery on the shirt, which is chikankari, happened in the craft clusters of Lucknow, and the artisans were beautiful people. They were so supportive. Took this up and delivered in 2 days.
Oh.
And what fine work! What fine work! Like nothing was compromised in terms of quality, in terms of what they delivered to me. And then it reached me in Delhi, and the fabric of the shirt came in from Hyderabad, from a weaver in Hyderabad. Uh, then the buttons came in from Jaipur, and it was all assembled and staged and handcrafted in Delhi at my very humble unit.
That means the entire outfit like took bits and pieces from different part of the country and you stitched them all together to make it a piece, and that's how you represented
Yeah,
India in his outfit on a global platform.
yeah. It was
So
India indeed.
you're already making it to the headlines and people know who you are. Who is that one celebrity that you would want to dress up now?
One celebrity that I would want to dress up now after Veer Das would be Shah Rukh Khan. Straight up. I mean, I'm throwing it at the universe, and yeah, I think, yeah,
King
I
Khan all
can't.
the way. Well, we hope to see
Yeah,
him wearing your label soon. And now that you have researched so much about India's past and the history of fashion, what is that one trend from that era that you would actually like to make a comeback in today's time?
the amalgamation, the experiment, and how broad-minded and how wide was their sense of style. And it must come back, and I aim to do this with my label, to be honest. It's going to be all about the South Asian culture, all about it.
Thing that you think that Gen Z should get rid of when it comes to fashion? Like one thing.
That'll be bhed chal, I would say. There's no personal style. It's like, I don't mean to put it that way, but yeah, originality and a personal sense of style, I would say, is, yeah. So that's what they should get rid of. I mean, I'm nobody to say, but yeah, just a take.
Thank you so much for your time, Shubhangi, and we really hope that we'll see SRK dressing up in your label next. All
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so